Tell them.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at it.
You trying to be a fake-ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne around.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving Donkey of the Day to now?
Well, Sexy Red, hold on, let me drink some water. Donkey today for Tuesday, December 17th goes to Markham David Bond. I need to tell you a story about Markham. He was found guilty by a federal jury in L.A. on one count of interference with commerce by robbery, one count of using a firearm during a crime of violence, and one count of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Now, he's not a young man. He's 61 years old. Okay, and 61 is way too old to be catching all those charges. Okay, this man at the tender age of 60 robbed an armored truck, or attempted to rob an armored truck. The Brinks joints too. Ran up on one at gunpoint in the Chase Bank parking lot on August 18th, 2023. So he's going under the prison. Okay, probably going to die in there. He approached the driver, pointed the gun at him, and demanded the driver put the money in the bag. Of course, the driver gave it up. Why wouldn't he? He gave him the duffel bag full of cash. Markham grabbed the bag, fled the area, made off with $145,000 in cash. Now that's a lick. Okay. Now, this is where it starts to get really, really great, though. Investigators said they recovered cash. They recovered the cash, the $145,000, from the robbery, hidden inside a mini fridge at his house. Okay, they found the .40 caliber pistol containing 10 rounds of ammo and the shirt he was wearing when he committed the felony. Okay. Oh, by the way, the empty Brinks bag, it was found inside the getaway vehicle. This is what happens when you still robbing banks at 61 years old. Okay, see, let me tell you something about this aging thing. I was born in 1978. I'm 46 years old. I'm at the age where I don't want to do nothing extra. Okay, that's why before I go to bed, I get my water, so I have it on the nightstand, because there's no walking to the kitchen in the middle of the night. That's too much energy. Okay, nobody got the energy for that. I got my tissue by the bed in case I got to blow my nose, get something out my nose. Ain't no walking to the bathroom for that. And you only get up and go to the bathroom when it's a real emergency. I'm saying all that to say he's 61. Okay, 61 is too old to be trying to hide evidence. That ain't happening. But let me get back to the story. I know you may be thinking Markham is getting donkey today because he robbed a bank at 61 years old. No, that's just part of it. Let's go to CBS News LA for the report, please.
This is the picture, we have photos rather, I should say, of the person that they arrested. This is actually security stills from the actual moments of the robbery going down. You see the guards there, the armored guard in the back. That's the suspect up there on the left. He allegedly pointed a gun at the armored car driver there and said, "Give me all the money." He ultimately took over $100,000 worth of cash from this armored bank. Now, because of the help of the LAPD and the security cameras from the bank, they were able to get a picture of him and the car and ultimately take this man into custody. He is now facing those federal charges of robbing the courier here, as well as bank robbery, because the robbery happened at a bank. Now, here's the kicker in all this. I told you this had a twist. This guy has done this before. He was actually in prison in the 80s and 90s, sentenced to 46 years in prison for a same exact crime. He requested a compassionate release 20 years early from when he was supposed to get out. The judge said he was at low risk of reoffending. But here we are. He's back in custody for the exact same thing now.
That man did 26 years in prison already. He was released on compassionate release in 2022 following a conviction for bank robbery and other firearms offenses in the mid-90s. Now, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but if he did 26 years and he's 61 and he came home in 2022, that means he was around 59. So he went to prison when he was 33. You went to prison when you was 33 for bank robbery and other firearms offenses, did 26 years, got released for compassionate release, and last week got sentenced for bank robbery and other firearms offenses again? This proves jail is not a correctional facility. Okay, nobody can assist you in growing, evolving, changing, pivoting, whatever you want to call it, if it ain't in you. Okay, if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. What, Islam not in the prison no more? Huh? You get a second chance at life and you come home doing the same thing? Markham was sentenced to 46 years and 10 months in prison in 95. You got 20 years shaved off your sentence and you came home and gave the system a rerun? Either he got to be the dumbest human on the planet or he misses his boyfriend.
He got a boyfriend.
Come on now.
He got a boo.
Come on now. You know envy no. All right? Okay? You not going to make me believe that a man did 26 years, not 26 months, 26 years, and you come home doing the same exact thing that got you there? Nah, bro. You miss getting your prostate tickled by Little Snake. Okay,
Lord.
you miss getting that rusty anchor from your celly named Sidewinder. Let me tell you something. When you are blessed to receive another opportunity at life, you gotta make the most of it. Okay, when God gives you a second chance, it's not something to take for granted. The reason they call it a compassionate release is because giving someone a second chance is an act of kindness and understanding. And everybody, I mean everybody, every single person, everyone on this planet deserves a second chance. But not for the same mistake. Please let Remy Ma give Markham Bond the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
He probably thought compassionate release was something else.
Well, you miss Diddy. You miss them parties, don't
Yo,
you?
please stop.
You miss the Diddy holiday party, don't you?
Just stop. You never DJ one of them, right?
Yes, he did.
I've never been.
He was working on his own drink. He's gonna have a brown dot Ciroc. You know what that brown dot stood for?
There's only one person up here that's been to a Diddy party.
And that is
Lauren
Charlamagne.
LaRosa. No, I ain't never went.
That is Lauren LaRosa.
What she was doing?
I have no idea.
No,
She's the only one.
She ain't had what they want no way.
yeah, I was ready to say she was safe. She was the safest one at the party. So.
All right.
Unless his name used to be Lucas.
You know
Her
what?
name. I'm sorry. Her name.
All right.
Oh my God. Hey, yo. Unless our name used to be
Lucas. Jesus
Damn.
Christ. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.